What the heck? What is this movie? Oh no, is this a Fast and the Furious? Damn, Tyrese!
That's one of the days we need to have. Is a Fast and Furious day.
But that looked cool, and Kurt Russell's in it.
Actually, they're all cool.
Kurt Russell was
Is
in
he?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
he was like a dude.
All right,
I'm fine with it. I like car movies.
They were, as long as like the first one like puts it out on like the first one is like if you go in thinking that it's like what's up?
Nothing. Rifter, you're here already? Damn, you're quick. I think I left my tea in too long. That tastes kind of weird. Gabe, are you on my stream right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going here?
Oh, so it's that first movie.
Yeah.
If you take it seriously,
Yeah.
then it's a garbage movie.
Oh no, I know better than that.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I don't take those movies seriously. Yeah. Like, if you take those seriously, I mean, come on.
But otherwise, they're very
I like fun.
They actually didn't really get super full of action, I think, until the third one. The second one was kind of weird.
I wonder if you can turn on, like, chat sounds. You see anything for that? That's so weird. That is so weird. Huh. Yeah. You inking?
Hmm?
You gonna ink your other one tonight?
Yeah, I'm just doing it.
Daily. Oh, you're streaming it
No, I'm recording.
on Instagram?
No, I'm just recording and then I'll post it.
Mm. I'm gonna just go live on Instagram. That seems to be good for you.
Mm.
No?
Mm.
Huh?
Not tonight.
What are you looking for? Huh? Mm. I don't know if I understand tea. Like, I like it, but I don't understand it. Like, why do I keep craving this earthy leaf flavor? You know? Because I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Tyler. I love him. Oh, he'll never come down with us.
Mm-hmm.
John,
You'll never come down.
down here.
a little weirder to come down.
Hmm?
I guess he would never go into Tyler's room or Tim's room.
I mean, it's not like he's sitting on her bed.
Do you water?
No, but I wish I had drank that much.
Drink your water.
Drink my water. Rifter, are you actually here? You lurking? Being a lurker? Jeez.
Tyler! Tyler! Saturday night. I can't look at the sincerity of my face. Saturday night, you were saying, you were talking about it, and you were like, let's one day on for your birthday. That sounds like a good birthday time. What is my daughter sharing? Yeah. So we were gonna like go out and we were telling you now, so we're gonna surprise you, but then we're like, well, what if Tyler's like, oh, well, we go hang out with friends, with real friends, Rob and Sharon, and then like they're gone. You know, they're gone like 10. We wake up and like we all wake up and it'd be like, where's Tyler going? He went running. He hasn't been back in like 3 hours. Sean's being a dick. He's not really. He also didn't see that, so I had to bring it up to his attention. It's alright. The message about the party on Saturday. So we're gonna get. No, I know. Well, no, I mean, there's no like. Okay, just so you know, you're cordially invited.
So you ruined it?
Huh?
You ruined it?
No. But yes. Because we wanted to get Rob and Sharon to come, but none of us are friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, but you could have found it.
yeah, but also, like, this is just. I just didn't want him to, like, sulk.
Yeah. I got you.
But more so him not being here. Like, he just, like.
I
goes
would
somewhere.
want him to plan something.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Without us, like.
Yeah.
And we have our own plan for him.
And then he's just not here.
Yeah.
It's like. Where did he go?
Right.
Rubus. Rubus.
It's pretty bad if Tim calls you a psycho.
Wow, this is I just saw this game on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like pretty clever how they.
Make you think you're playing a game?
No, like this is because you can play this. This is great. Like I downloaded it, and then I opened the app, and it's just like the game starts. Like there's no words, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to touch it.
That's the smartest thing
Yeah.
to do. Yeah, no tutorials are the best tutorials.
I mean, it's a really easy game. I think.
Can you give me feedback on this?
Yeah.
Is it ready for color?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's great. It's probably like one of your easiest ones, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's easy, it's just...
I think maybe you're just on fucking fire right now.
Maybe. I mean, the streaming thing really is helping
Yeah,
me stay
I think
focused.
so. That's really good.
Yeah, because it keeps me at the desk.
Yeah.
I like to wander too much.
Yeah.
Hey, Faith!
Faith!
Can you hear us? We have sound now.
And I'm dancing.
Gabe's dancing.
But you can't see it.
I don't know if he's actually...
Alright, see, this is how it opened up. So I'm like, what do I do? I thought that was just the logo. So I touched it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's already, like, figured out.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. Faith, can you hear us? Faith? Good, okay. I had audio troubles earlier, so this is good. Welcome to the party! It says, Grifter's here, but, he, I think he just leaves my webpage open, so I don't think he's actually here. Gabe, Faith says, Gabe, I must see you dance.
There's probably plenty of videos of me online.
Oh, isn't there one?
I guess if you're friends with,
I thought there was one on YouTube. You busted a move or something.
No, I think there's one on, Noelle's, because she made me dance after she picked up her
Oh yeah, and
commission.
you did your little booty dance?
Yeah.
Your booty pop? Why isn't that public, Gabe?
It is.
No, go grab it so I can put it in here for Faith.
That's something you gotta earn.
Oh.
Hmm?
Damn.
She
Denied.
paid $150 for it.
Yeah, but...
Actually, I don't know how much she paid for it.
Wait a minute, what happened?
She got a commission from me.
Yeah. Don't you still have to do a commission for her?
I guess.
Oh,
but
dude, hit her up about that.
It's like gonna be like $30.
Oh, what?
Yeah, 'cause
Why?
it's like a little like card.
Oh.
So it's like I'll just maybe when I'm struggling.
She's begging. You gotta give her the link now.
Oh well, I'll have to look for
He's finding it right now, Faith.
it.
Here.
I got it.
What must I do to see this? He's on it. I'm making him do it. He can't just say it exists and then not back it up, so I'm making him go. Give him 2 shakes. He'll be there. Let's try this CD. This is a new CD. Oh, Fancy Mouse Breeder Association. Yeah. Oh, cuties. Cutie mouse. What are you up to tonight, Faith? What are you doing? Gypsy's here too. Ooh, job applications. Uh-oh, behind like how? Just on homework? Hmm.
Dude.
Okay.
Yes.
You find it?
Yes.
Keep looking, chump. Ow. I deserve that. Oh. Hmm.
Where should I put it?
Ooh, no man, nice. Oh, yeah. Like actually behind, like you're failing the class, or just behind by your own standards? Oh wow, Gypsy, that's really cool. You could probably sell that eventually on like Etsy to a vintage collector or something. That could be cool. Money.
I can't find it.
Gabe, whatever.
I don't know. I went on her thing. I can't find it on there.
You're probably tagged in it. Look in your own
I
video.
don't think I It must be, but I can't find it in my on this day.
Poor Faith. You've let her down.
If you get
We could just put you dancing on your Insta story.
100 follows,
No.
I'll do it again.
No. She has no control over that.
I'll look again.
Oh, it's good you're not failing, but you gotta go easy on yourself sometimes. I'm also very much like that, so there are times you have to just be okay with yourself going a little slower. You know, it's okay. Sometimes there's reasons you're going slower. Maybe your body's trying to tell you something, maybe you're tired, overworked, you know. If you're just being lazy though, you know it, and then you kick your butt in gear, but if you're not being lazy and you're actually just behind, you know, that's different. Do you see what she say?
Mm-hmm. Don't blame me, blame Facebook.
If I go on your Facebook and find it in like 10 seconds, I'm gonna be so mad.
So I said, give me a minute. I haven't exhausted all my things.
That's exactly what a hamster sounds like drinking out of a bottle. Your mouse. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
When they're moving that little ball with their tongue.
Yeah.
No. Gabble ham. Oh, Gabe will talk to you. He's just being a pud.
What?
Faith's worried you're not going to talk to her anymore.
Oh, about what?
Because she's being so pushy.
Oh, no.
We're pretty easygoing. The only time we excommunicate people is when they're jerks. You're not a jerk. We try. Faith, do you have school tomorrow? Or is no one's online, isn't it? I can't remember. understandable. I'm the same way. Ah, tangent! No! Stupid tangents. Oh, no worries then.
Alright.
Find it?
I don't know if she can see this, but...
Oh, yeah. Definitely gave art.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. I love this song. Is that when you were at Casey and Jean's booth?
We were splitting a booth.
Thank you, Faith. This little girl is actually gone now, so I'm doing a memorial picture of her. She's very sweet, though. Alright. Flats. Yeah, it's sad when I have to do these memorials, but I don't know, it makes me happy too. But like this girl, when she came up to me and started explaining her dog, started bawling, and I felt so bad. Like, oh, well, I'm honored to draw her. Let's see. I wonder if having this lamp over here actually dries out my markers.
It's pretty warm.
No, I meant more my this desk lamp. Not this one, but that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was warm. Like you had it over there, and I was gonna put your drink right under it, but then I felt the warmness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, what am I gonna do?
Let's see.
Graceful. It was subpar at the moment.
I don't know, bro. You're pretty smooth.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
but that time not so much. You could do better.
Because it was on the spot?
Yeah.
think it's more weird she asked you to dance.
It was because she tagged me in this little fat kid who was like dancing,
Yeah.
and it looked like just like a fat me.
Oh.
She's like, "Is that you, this kid?" This was also like a video from like the '80s, you know, like you could tell it was on VHS or whatever.
Mhm. Oh man. How you can tell your marker's dying?
Mhm.
This.
Uh-huh.
This is a bad marker. It's a good marker. Bad marker. Good marker. To the left of the screen. Oh, you have a Shih Tzu. Yeah. Well, I need to refill it with alcohol. Then it'll get better. This one's also gone bad. You can just, yeah. Hey man, I go through these like crazy.
Oh no, I thought maybe it was that light.
It was what?
I thought maybe it was the light that was causing trouble.
Oh no. It's one of my 10s. I go through my 10s probably the most. 50, 90, 50. Shoot. It says 10, but is this one dead too? Okay. That's almost dead. Jeez. Don't worry about it. You ramble. We might not look at the screen all the time, but you go ahead and you ramble. Dang it. I mean, we ramble all the time. 20? How did I get a 20? I got a 20 and a 30. Look at a 20. Weird. Okay. That makes things a little funny. Oh my god, Gypsy, what do you mean? Do you have a video of this?
Yeah, we need a video.
I need a video. That sounds amazing. Hilarious and terrible. I love it. This one's out too. Okay, this is crazy. All 4 of these are out. Gabe, when you get a moment, do you want to try refilling these? I know you love doing it. Do you know how to refill these ones?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. You just need a little squirt of alcohol.
No, you need to take out the nib.
No, what I'm saying is you just need a little squirt of alcohol.
A squirt of it. What do you mean?
What do you mean refill? You got refill?
So with these, no, you take out the nib
Yeah.
and you syringe in the alcohol.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Put the nib back in.
Yeah, you just need a little squeeze.
Yeah, Gabe's demanding videos now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, he paid up.
Do you need it right now?
No, it should be okay with my 20. But. Yeah. Prismacolor. I also have Copics, but I don't like how big they are. I don't like how they feel when I'm drawing. Their brush tip doesn't feel as good. I don't know. I hate that they have too many colors. Like, I like a more limited palette. I don't know. I'm a Prismacolor girl. Plus, they're cheaper. Copics are expensive. Gabe, do you want to weigh in on that?
I don't care.
Gabe doesn't like markers.
No, I like them. I just don't.
No, you don't.
I actually prefer wide tip copies.
Yeah, the wide tip I'll use because Prisma doesn't have any of those. The wide tip are really nice for like if you're sketching buildings or something or big blocks of color. But
Those are the only ones I use.
it's really rare I have to do that though. It is funny that Prismacolor versus Copic is like Mac versus PC.
Yeah.
It's like almost religious.
Mhm.
People get heated.
I wonder if there's an actual.
I feel you, Faith. Oh, Gypsy provided.
Oh.
He's yelling at bags? Oh, we can't see it.
I don't know.
Is it private? Coke. I like them both, but if I have a choice, Coke.
Coke. Yeah, I think everyone has a choice. Everyone takes go with Coke.
I don't know. There's a really weird side of me that, like, if I get in a 90s mood, I
Oh.
want Pepsi. But this dog has, like, gradient eyes. They're very manga eyes. Like, they don't seem to really even have a pupil.
Huh.
Which is kind of interesting. She's very cute, though. Oh, they're big glossy eyes. Ah, I wouldn't know anything about that, Faith. We're straight edge kids, for the most part. Do you think Val would want to know what kind of dog she looks like?
I don't know what you.
Yeah, actually, I would. If somebody found a dog that looked like me, I'd be very curious as to what this dog would look like. So I would want them to show me.
I feel like Val should be doing Twitch too.
Oh, God. Yeah, she does enough stuff.
Yeah.
I would love that. Have you ever brought that up to her?
I'm about to.
She's on her way to WonderCon right now. No, maybe I don't want her looking straight at the camera. This could be creepy. I guess they are always looking at the camera though. No, we have a friend that this dog, there's a picture of this dog. It looks just like our friend, and I don't know how. But it just, like, I saw it and it just hit me, and it's like, oh my god, that's her. That is so her. So, like, I wonder if someone was looking at dogs and they saw one and they're like, oh my god, that's Ashley. I'd want to know what that dog is. Like, if it actually reminded them of me out of nowhere. Like, you weren't talking about him or anything. It just happened. I'd want to know. Gabe would be a cute pug. I don't know, Gabe's kind of big for a pug.
You'd be that giant bug.
I don't know what you'd be. You have the face shape of a bulldog, but you don't have the wrinkles.
Beach ball.
Or maybe a Shar-Pei. Oh man. Well, guess I'm tired. Yeah, I just started streaming like maybe a week ago? 2 weeks? I don't know, Gabe, how long have I been streaming now?
Probably been 2 weeks now.
2 weeks? Yeah, I'm actually surprised I've gained like 40 followers in that much time. That's crazy.
I think we started like right before.
Did I start before a CG Cookie stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a week before that because I remember saying, oh, I stream often, blah, 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 blah. So yeah. Semi-new, I guess. I didn't want to stream my pencil work, but Rifter wanted me to, so I did it the other night and I did it tonight, and he seemed happy about that, so it's getting me used to drawing just out of nowhere in front of people, so that's good. Thank you. Yeah, it's easier when it's kind of my job. I could understand if if you're just streaming for fun, it'd be hard to sit down and just do it. But since I do these to get paid, it's kind of like when I sit down, that's like sitting down in my cubicle. You know, it's time to work now. That sort of thing.
Well, I think also the thing with commitment is just pick a day.
Yeah, pick a day that's stream day. And just make sure you do that. It's like laundry day. Stream day. It's a chore / it's It's just gotta get done. I didn't realize how good of a way it is to build a community around yourself quickly. That kind of caught me off guard. I'm gonna blame / thank Cookie for that, but yeah. I think if you start anything and stay with it long enough, you'll get some sort of acclaim. Like, Instagram, you do it every day, you'll get a lot of followers. You just have to be diligent and frequent. I honestly don't even think it has to do with quality either. I know some people that got a ton of followers just by being consistent and frequent.
Also, I think engaging with the people who
Yes,
ask you questions.
engaging is important. I recently found that out because I didn't have any audio, and it just sucked for the people that were watching me, and I could tell. And then they started asking me, why don't you have audio? And at the time I was like, well, I want to listen to music. But then I figured out how to kind of do the music with talking. So now I'm okay. But before it was kind of tough. Let's see. Yeah, it does make it a lot easier that Gabe is here. And we can kind of riff off each other if no one's around. And if people are here, it makes it more interesting, I think, for them. So streaming alone would be kind of tough. I agree with that. But you might be able to figure out how to stream with someone, like over the magic of the interwebs, if they're savvy enough and if you guys can figure it out. I would look up maybe a tutorial on how to do that, see if it's easy. Then maybe like you and Gypsy could stream together or something. Or Von Fan 1, now Art of Wobbles. Not at first, probably, but that doesn't mean you should stop, because regardless, you're still going to draw. Getting people is a side effect. Think of it like that. Think of it like you're just recording your process, and, if you get people, cool. If you don't, then you'll just have a lot of videos in your library.
Also, I think it's like if you don't do it, you don't get things. You don't get
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you don't do it, if you don't do the.
Oh, see? Look, Gabe.
What?
Look at the chat.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Partners! You guys can do it. Did you guys see how, you probably didn't, Gypsy did, how Gabe and I streamed earlier? Let's see. See if I can show you really quick. Here, it's going to be super broken, but I can show you really quick. So Gabe was on the right side, and I was on the left side, and we were both drawing at the same time. We'll probably do that again soon. I don't know, tomorrow, Gabe? Something like that?
Yeah, probably actually.
You want to dual stream tomorrow? So it can be done. We did it. Granted, we're in the same house. But you can probably figure it out. I've seen people do it. Yeah, Faith, that's great. Post daily. That is super important. You're doing awesome if you can do that. I did that for like 4 years and I got, 4,000 followers? Like, you can do it. I'd come to your guys' streams. And Gabe would too because he has no choice. He'd do it anyway.
I would go anyway. I would sit next to Ashley.
Mm-hmm. In the interwebs. Okay, I thought of a good idea earlier. I'll have to tell you later, but it has to do with that mouse illustration I wanted to do recently.
Mm.
But just remind me if I forget. Because I thought of it at the gym. I'm going to bring her to life now. Because this is the part where they look kind of dead and scary. Granted, she is kind of dead, but rest in peace. There we go. Better. Oh, what did Tigil used to do? What is that about? All of us mess up his name, too. I think it's pronounced tail. But Tigil sounds cool. I think he knows it. El Tragico Tattoo followed me.
Mhm.
Could that possibly mean tragic tattoo, Gabe?
What?
Tragico?
Yeah.
Is that really the
I don't
word?
think that's the word.
Oofed. Oofed. BRB.
Oh, it is.
Tragico does mean tragic? Oh gosh. Don't mind me. What?
If the walls had eyeballs,
If the walls could talk.
they would run.
What does that mean? What?
I was gonna say
What?
they would run red, but I don't know.
What does that
They would run
What does that
red.
mean?
It doesn't mean that.
Oh man, you crazy. No, we're gonna have Hell yeah.
Yeah, grapefruit. I mean, it's cereal.
Sorrel?
Probably.
Sorrel. It is pronounced Tigil? Because I thought we asked him and he said tail, but Tigil's okay. I don't know. Okay, now what color to do her dress? Super important. Maybe I should finish her face. No, I'll do the dress. Flats first.
Oh, cute.
She wore a lot of pink.
Val has one of those hats from, I think it's one of those hats. One of the hats from the Star Wars. Like the commanders, how they would have the. It was just basically a baseball
Yeah,
hat,
yeah,
but
yeah.
these, yeah. And she has one of those. That's funny.
Oh. Oh, what a loony kitty.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a cutie. Oh. I just imagine it screaming, running upstairs. Your kitty is a cutie.
They're in their own world, just fighting bags.
Fighting bags. Bags are their mortal enemy. Obvi. Okay.
Let's do streams for CG community for everyone to join.
How did he do that? I gotta give Tigil major props. Like, he is involved. Like, I've never been involved in a community like that. That kid is hardcore. Where's my clay rose? There you go. Feral beast cat mode. Now, was that the doctor cat or the astronaut cat? I'm gonna assume the astronaut cat, because the doctor cat would have it together. Astronaut cat might come back a little screwed up. We've all seen the astronaut's wife.
Wow.
Huh?
Apparently not everyone.
No, I haven't either.
That,
I know what happens though.
Is that the one movie with that one lady? What's her name?
It's got Charlize and it's got Johnny Depp,
Oh, that one.
and he comes back.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, he comes back. I think he got
As an alien?
yeah, he got infested by an alien, and then
She
like,
gets pregnant?
yup. See, you know
No, that's because it's in the trailer.
what?
It's in the trailer.
Are you serious?
Yeah, all that.
Spoilers.
Oh, who the hell was I thinking of?
Oh my god, have you seen Splice?
I don't think
Have you ever steamed yourself? Faith, did you mean streamed?
so.
Yo, girl, you ever steam yourself? Oh, see, now I don't know what to.
A lot of things are stupid.
Yeah, life things. I'm telling you. Though sometimes you gotta be thankful for life things. If it weren't for life things, I wouldn't have came to Von House.
If it weren't for life things, I'd still be living in a bad house.
In a bad house.
House full of mold. It's smoking.
And hatred.
Hatred.
We have been redeemed by that of Tim Von Rieden. Praise. T-Von9
Oh, no.
at hotmail.com. It is funny he goes into Reverend mode. I don't know where that came from.
I think it's more pimp mode. Sounds more like he's trying to be a pimp.
I don't know, because he goes, hey, yeah. Like the, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, when
The
he does
Black
that.
Reverend.
Yeah. Man, I want to do something intricate right here, but I don't know what. It's now. I used to be in an office doing mobile game art and animation and backgrounds and UI and sometimes sound and writing game design docs and doing marketing and things I didn't want to do. But it was a small company, so I had to. Whatever. But now I just draw people's pets all day. Because I want to. I don't know what to do with this. Deep, 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 deep. No. I guess maybe. Let's do it. This drawing is $150. $20 each additional pet, up to 4 pets in the same illustration.
How much did you start at the beginning?
I started off doing $60. And then I've been doing this for almost a year and a half now, and I've bumped it up to $150.
My boo's worth it.
Oh.
Better work it.
Ooh. Housekeeper for a hotel would suck. I don't know how you did that. I would hate that job. Just too many unknowns.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm too curious, so I would know why everything that was the way it was when I found it like that in the hotel room. That'd be weird. Barista would be sweet, though. I love the smell of coffee. I would love it. I try to do one a day, Faith. Try to. It's kind of tough. I usually tell the people at the cons when they get them, it'll probably be a month or two. Because, like, at EC, God, I think I got 30. So it's like, over a month or so to do all of them. Because it's like you have to plan ahead for how many you might get. So it can get kind of crazy. And some people order multiple pets in one, and that'll obviously take more time than just one pet. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be a barista before I was a housekeeper. Holy crap. You might get paid better as a housekeeper, though.
Are we coffee drinkers?
Yes?
Hell yes, we are.
Who asked that?
That's Gypsy.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, I don't drink regular coffee. I drink espresso drinks. Regular coffee gives me a headache. I don't know why. But, jeez, do I love espresso. Give me espresso all the time. Even straight, I'll drink it. I don't care. I love it. Luckily, lately, I've brought down my tolerance, so, yeah. I don't need as much anymore. I want to get a legit espresso machine. I had the Verissimo thing from Starbucks. I was an idiot. I shouldn't have bought that. Because I can only buy their pods too, which sucks. But the pods themselves just kind of blow. Like, I wish, I could do fresh espresso. So, that's a goal for a later time. Not when I live at Bonhouse, because I don't want other people to use it. Because I'm an only child and I'm kind of selfish. And no regrets. Ooh, more money as a barista. That's great. Ew. 10 hours without breaks? Screw that. I'm glad you're smart enough to get out of that, Faith. A lot of people just stick it out. Bravo.
Bravo.
Bravo!
Oh man, I'm good at this game. Make me feel so smart.
Why did you, stream you playing that game, Gabe?
What?
That'd be really funny. Just go live streaming the game.
Yo, I found this one.
Gypsy, yes. Oh my gosh. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Gabe would also be thankful.
No, I'd probably just drink Americanos.
Okay, real quick. You guys see this? See what's happening right here? See how I started this and I just totally dropped the ball and didn't finish that?
What? What did you do?
Remember the lag, Gabe. You have to wait.
Sweep it. Oh.
Like,
The pattern?
yeah, the pattern. Make sure you keep up with what you start, because you don't want to look like an idiot.
I don't know. I think sometimes you get like.
I ADD with my pictures. Like, I jump around hardcore.
But I think like it's also a if you get excited and you're like yeah I want to do this now.
I do get excited.
Yeah, and so you start doing that.
But I really shouldn't. Like, I should focus.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah, this part first, then this part. Like, if there was chainmail anywhere on this, it would already be done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do the chainmail too quick. Like, I like it so much. But she wanted an Elizabethan outfit, which is cool. I like those. They're really intricate and really fun. Americanos are so gross. I don't know how to do it with some taste. Hell yeah! See, she know what's up! I'm saying.
Love them.
Well, he puts a ton of sugar in it, though.
I've cut back though. I used to put a lot more. I used to put like.
He puts a lot of sugar in it,
I
though.
used to put like 5 packs in a grande.
Now you only put 3.
Now usually it's
So conservative,
no,
Gabe.
usually it's only 2.
Uh-huh. Here we go. Big block parts. Ready for this? I'm scared. Let's hope my clay rose doesn't run out too. That would suck. About this time, I'm going to take this out of the sketchbook because the fringe is getting in the way. Oh, I am Faith. I am so free. So free. Are you guys both in the West Coast? Oh, wow! That's a great idea. I didn't even know you could do that. Does Starbucks do that? Probably not. That sounds awesome. You sound like a magician. I'm so jealous. I don't think I'm well known. Honestly, I just started doing conventions last year. Yeah, I just started doing conventions last year. You just gotta start putting yourself out there because a lot of people won't or can't. So you're already, like, you know, ahead of the game if you're putting yourself out there when other people aren't. So, I mean, I also jumped on a, what would you call that? I don't think it's an industry, but I think it's a niche, I'll say. I made myself a business niche that I'm trying to, I don't know about monopolize, but I'm trying to be known to be the guy for it. So if you want, you know, a pet commission or a pet and armor commission, you come to me. Like, I'm the only guy that does that, you know? Like, I want to be that. But to do that, I have to really own it, really pimp it, like, have a lot of my stuff point to it, like, do a lot of marketing. Like, you'll see on my stream at the bottom there, I even have that little bar that says it. Like, any chance I get, I kind of have to talk about it. And I have to get it out there, even having the fear that somebody might steal my idea. Because a lot of people do pets and pet commissions, but for me to actually try to own a kind of a sect of that, it's gonna be kind of tough. But I don't think it's because I'm well known. I think it's just because I've got a product not many people have either thought about or didn't know they needed. That's when you know you have a good product, when you have something somebody didn't know they needed. And you show it to them and they're like, oh yeah, I need that. Not just want it, but need it. And there is this whole bunch of people that just go around getting pet commissions. It's kind of crazy. Oh, need it. A real macchiato? I thought macchiato meant marked milk, though. And that's why it's a latte, sort of. Or is it just the foam that's marked? Marketing tips. I think a lot of my marketing know-how came from actually marketing mobile games. Like, you have to be concise and get the information out there as quick as possible in as short of, like, few words as possible. Oh, which quote? What did I say? Did I say something cool? What'd you write down? I think we get caramel macchiatos every day. I used to make them myself, but like I said, that Verissimo sucks. And it always tasted really weird. So now we go and we actually get them every day. Should probably just buy the espresso machine. Whatever. Maybe if we put it... No, because we can't put it at the bar. Because that's where their printer stuff is now.
How big is it?
A real espresso maker? Probably like this big.
So it'd probably take up that whole
Or
area.
wait, no. I mean, if we just got... Well, if we got one that did a double at the same time, it'd probably be a little bigger, but... Huh. Yeah, they are flavored lattes, but goddamn, they're good. I can't not. Some, though, are getting too sugary for me. It's kind of weird. My taste buds just seem to change out of nowhere. Have a product someone didn't know they needed. Yeah, I stole that from something. I don't even remember what. But if you... Maybe it was even Steve Jobs or something. Here, let me see if I can find it. Have a product no one knows they need. I know it's a quote. It's said more eloquent than I did. It was a Steve Jobs quote, I think. Well, this brought up Steve Jobs. Yeah, a lot of customers and con people just kind of float through cons and don't know what they need and or want, other than fan art usually. But, ooh, yeah, Gypsy. Ooh. Stop it! It's like 2 a.m. You can't be talking about espresso this late. Just the thought of it gives me, like, energy. But yeah, people at cons, there's so many different types, and it depends on the con you go to. I've been noticing this. I try to take, like, some kind of analytics when I'm at a con, but, like, anime cons different from comic cons, differ from small town cons. It's crazy. Even a big anime con versus a small anime con, totally different. It's really crazy. That sounds promising. Let me know if it's good. Oh yeah, highlighting is a good thing. Agreed. What are you trying to be when you grow up, Faith? When you grow up, what do you want to be? I mean. Coloring their pencils with marker. So basically what I just did here, you want to start doing that? You want tips on that? Starting off with markers too doesn't have to be expensive. You could just go and buy 2 markers, like a dark version of a color and a light version, and just start playing with those and doing monochromatic pieces. Like this marker collection I've got is really only these colors, and these are the colors I use on every one of my pieces. Like I've got a set of browns basically for like fur and stuff, and then like just a couple standalone strong colors that I can tint either way with colored pencils or pastel pencils. So really you don't need too many. I mean, people always make it seem like you need a bunch. You don't. You could just have, 1 or 2 if you wanted, and you can do a lot with that. 21, so still some going on to do gaming or animation. Get into Disney. Nope, I don't ink any of them, actually. You can end up making the pencils dark enough so they stand out on their own. It's gonna be pretty tough for you to get into visual development for Disney. If you haven't already been picked up by the time you're kind of in your early 20s, it's gonna be rough. Like, you'd have to work your butt off. In all honesty. Like, the people I know that went to work for Disney were picked up in college. I have a friend that went to work for Blizzard. He got picked up in college. Um, like those people show early promise, and they get like scouts just nab them. That's crazy. The markers you can layer to make it darker if it's water based. If it's alcohol, not really unless you use a darker marker color. So like, let me have an example. You missed 2 tutorials. I did this one today about folds, and then yesterday I did this one about a cylinder, a metal cylinder. So it pays to, show up. Let's see. Okay, so like for the alcohol ones. So like I find that I can create gradients just by letting up on it and flicking it. So doing this will create a gradient. And like if I'm creating a contour or something, I can do it like that. Now, to get the actual color, I would just completely fill it like this and not do any flicking or anything. Like it's almost like painting where, your marker is your brush, so you gotta treat it like it's paint. But that would be the full color. The problem with alcohol markers though, like if I take this dark brown now, 88, and I go in on this, it's not gonna like multiply layer on it really. It's gonna kind of replace it. At least on this paper. You really have to try out all, your markers and stuff on whatever, paper you're using, because every paper reacts differently. This paper is different than this paper. I hate this paper. This paper sucks up my markers like crazy and wastes them. But, like, a lot of, like, this is a good marker paper because it doesn't absorb. It's flat and it's rigid and it's hard. This is soft and it just sucks it up. It's really absorbent. So that's bad for markers. But yeah, like if you want markers that'll get darker as you use them, for sure water-based. I mean, if you get a Disney internship, you have a good chance at getting in.
I think that the problem too is like it's hard to say it's like it's impossible. Like you can't say it's impossible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's impossible. I'm just saying it's improbable.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean I've seen dudes that like probably Jake Parker. Like I bet you like he could get into that department or just into Disney.
Yeah.
Just based on his stuff and like.
So that's another way to get in, is if you're not shooting for it exactly and you're doing your own thing by itself and you end up having like a really, I don't know, unique style that they might want, they might call you, Some people get famous that way. But let's see, what was that other question? Yeah, don't buy sucky paper. Then again, I mean, some paper that sucks for one medium is great for another. So it really depends on what you want to specialize in. Like, I only use the markers in this way for these commissions, because it's a quick, easy way to get this look without having to wait for paint to dry. Yeah, it's a couple things to lug around, but, I usually do them at home. I made sure I don't do them at cons anymore, because that was a big mistake. And that's another reason I tell people I like to take my time on them, and they end up actually appreciating that and being okay with waiting longer. Let's see what else here.
What I was gonna say also is that.
What?
Don't make your goal, or I would suggest not making your goal getting into Disney.
Yeah.
Try something broader, like becoming a really strong artist.
Yeah.
Because
Working
that's a really specific goal.
Yeah, and if you
Whereas-
don't hit that,
Yeah.
it could really. You guys can hear Gabe, right? Oh, sucky paper, I get it. That's a joke. You're funny. You guys can hear Gabe though when he's talking, right? Okay, good.
Whereas,
Because he's far away, so I
Yeah,
just want to make sure.
whereas being like going for becoming a great artist will means
Just
that
in
you'll-
general.
Yeah, which means that maybe you won't get a job at Disney, but maybe you'll get a job at DreamWorks,
Yeah,
or maybe a job at Nick or Cartoon Network, whatever.
like I had friends, let's see, that they wanted to work for DreamWorks. They're not great artists, but they're good artists, and they're good at concept work and stuff. And they ended up, one of them isn't Christian, but she works at a like Christian animation studio that they make like cute Bible study things for kids and whatever. And she's more than happy doing that, even though that's like not her religion and stuff. She's still happy with it because she's still doing the thing she wanted to do, just not necessarily for the company. Because also, think about if you did get into Disney, let's say best case scenario, and for whatever reason you hated the environment. Maybe you didn't like the people, and then you leave that. Then what do you have? You need to have, like, not necessarily a backup, but a wider image of just you and what you want your final you to be. I mean, I didn't see myself doing this even 5 years ago. Like, I thought I'd end up working, like, for a AAA mobile game company or something. But that ended up changing, and I didn't want to do that anymore. Like, you'll also grow and your goals will change.
Okay.
And you'll be more okay with not necessarily letting go of your dream, but adjusting it to fit who you are and who you become.
I think it's also good to have like bucket list things.
Yeah, bucket list is good, yeah.
Like, okay, so maybe you don't work at Disney Studios, but maybe you get a job doing a Disney game, or like Disney doesn't just do movies; they do, like y'all know it.
Oh, yeah.
They have the Disney XD channel, which is like, like cartoons and stuff. Like, imagine, like that's still working for Disney.
Yeah. There you go. Just make sure you and God have a sit down and you get what He wants in and you get what you want in. You got compromise.
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 I think he's usually willing to compromise.
Because it's hard to be like, I don't think God ever says, hey, go work on Diablo 3
Oh yeah.
to some people. It's like, it's a little bit more, what's the word? Vague than that, I think, for most people. But yeah, like I said, you'll grow and change, and your idea of what's great will change. And I don't know. I'm pretty happy living in a basement drawing people's pets in Wisconsin. Not bad. Like, my idea of life 5 years ago was completely different. So, times can change, even overnight. And when stuff like that happens, remember to be forgiving too, to yourself and to everybody else, because, I mean, it's important that you don't resist change and you kind of embrace it. Because there's nothing you can really do. Hey, maybe they'll outsource to you, Like, maybe get to a point where, like, Tim is or something, and have your own style and get well known. Get some connections by going to cons, and then, maybe they'll contact you.
I mean, that's that's basically what happened with
Val?
the guy that did Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, Chris, yeah. Chris Sanders.
Yeah,
That's
like,
how he
it's
got
true.
Lilo and Stitch.
They're like, yo, we love the way you draw.
Which is really
Ladies.
funny because he draws a lot of erotic stuff,
Yeah.
but Disney still came to him and was like, hey, we love how your style and how you draw ladies and things. Do you want to work on Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, can
Because
you draw a cute little girl?
yeah, can you draw a cute little girl?
That's
and
not
it's
naked.
and I've got his books, man. He
Yeah.
he's risque, but he knocked that out of the park. He did a great job. So you never know; they might come to you.
And I think it's one of those situations where it's like,
Yes, be very open. That's the best
Yeah.
thing you can do. Is be
But-
very open.
it's like, it'll come to you when you're not expecting it. Like like, just keep it away from your mind, and
It'll just happen.
it'll just happen. Don't look at the water boiling, because it will never boil.
Whoa, Gabe.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Don't watch the pot.
Yeah, it's really weird because honestly, when I had my full-time job, like I went to college, I went for media art and animation, and I thought, okay, there's this one thing I've been trying to do since I was 13. Because when I was 13, I wanted to do cutscenes for video games, right? Really specific, really like, I'm gonna do this, and this is me now telling young me what to do. So when I went to college to learn how to do that, it's like you learn how to do all these other things. And granted, when I did get out of college, I did go get a game job. And then since I was in the Midwest, I was in Minnesota, there weren't many game jobs. And the game jobs that were there, they were like, startups, and they weren't really well known or that good. So the first company I worked for ended up failing. And so I had to go to another game company, and then I ended up leaving that one for other reasons. So, I mean, even, childhood dreams change, because I wanted to be that cutscene person, and you just end up doing other things. But, like, everything you learn can be used, because I've always wanted to draw medieval animals, and I'm doing that just in a different way. So life kind of works out funny like that. Oh, face writing down one you said.
Yeah. There's an ad on my screen for Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Here's a problem.
Here's the problem. I'm hungry.
No. I'm going to point out this blaring mistake to everyone because I feel it's a teachable moment. So how to fix things that go horribly wrong. Luckily, I haven't flatted this yet with marker, but if you look here at this stuff and how this follows down, it would be right here. Okay? It's kind of close to this, so it's like where this one stops, that would begin. Follow this one down. Nope. And then the center of this? Nope. So what do we do? Well, I could thicken this up to match this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's very off-center.
I don't think it's that bad.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, she could just have a belly and it comes out.
But it just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So I can elongate this.
Maybe you could pull it in.
No, hold on. This was my initial thought, was to do this. Okay, so that's bigger now. And then on this side, if I straighten this out instead of making it so curly, come in here maybe. Yes. Right here. Um, that will look better. Okay, so I'm going to erase this as much as I can. I can also fix that later using pastels, another perk. I know, this is one of those things that probably I only notice, or the owner would notice if she was looking at it long enough. But I care about quality, so I want her to get, the best she can from me. She paid for it, and this is my time, and I respect my time. So, I think that fixed it. Because you have to think about where things will end up. This would technically go right here and come over here. So this little piece, when I do the gold detailing, I use this paint, and I'll probably go in there and then add it right there so that it actually is correct. But even when you're doing the marker, you still have chances to fix things later if you are doing mixed media. Thank you. Yeah, nothing is set in stone. It's also like life advice.
Except for stone.
No, even stone is like you can rub that off. Like if you etch something in stone, you can rub it out. Let's see. What else? Hard part is deciding colors. Still thinking about what colors would work here. So these will be gold. Gold. White? Maybe white. Wheat. Night, Gypsy. You have a good night too.
Bye.
Thank you. See you tomorrow, probably. What time is it?
2-ish.
2?
Yeah.
Oof. Faith, do you live in Seattle? Washington,
Washington.
Totally.
Oh God.
Totally help you with that. Gabe, was that your stomach?
No.
What was that?
That was my brain.
What do you mean?
This just got super hard.
Huh?
This game just got crazy. It's like 3D now.
Oh, it's 12 there. So yeah, you are on the West Coast. Olympia. Okay, so still in Washington, I guess. Gabe, are you just sitting in your chair playing that game?
Yeah. I finished my page.
You did? Well, don't sit in the chair anymore. Go sit somewhere else.
Why?
Change it. I don't
Where
know,
am I
for your
gonna
butt.
sit,
Think
though?
your butt.
What?
Think your poor butt.
Yeah, I got up.
Huh?
I got up. That's not my butt. That's my belly.
Oh, Olympia is? I didn't know that.
Huh.
More you know. Yeah, that was weird. It must be a major city then, and not the capital. Oh. Gabe, what? Gabe, what?
There's a game where you have to. You're a little chicken,
Okay.
and you have to make like balk noises. Like you have to. Like,
Oh, you have to yell at it?
yeah, and
Yeah.
then he jumps, and he's jumping little platforms.
I've seen that. Have you seen the little Asian girl yelling at it? Oh, that's funny. It's a weird game.
It's great. It's another. Oh God.
That was very Tyler of you.
Or maybe it was Tyler.
Hmm.
Maybe it was Tyler saying, "Oh God."
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, because I heard it.
Yeah, that was Tyler. Tyler says that.
There's some videos where people drum to people to to scenes in movies or shows.
Mm-hmm.
There's some guy drumming to "It's Always Sunny."
Oh, yeah, I
And
saw
it's
that.
amazing.
Alright, I should probably do her face.
So annoying. Oh.
What?
Fuck.
Are you yelling at the game?
Ah!
Okay. Oh no.
Ah!
What if Sean's sleeping?
He's not sleeping.
Are you sure?
I know. Ah! Ah!
Go play it next to Sean and Tyler. Like, hey guys, just gonna sit here real quick. You'll sound like you have Tourette's. Just play a game. So Faith, how'd you find CG's cookie? Oh, YouTube, huh? Have you been following him for a long time? Is that why you don't remember? So I used to be a Tim fan before I lived with him, which is funny. This, I ended up meeting everyone at a con in Minneapolis after I had been their buddy on the internet for a bit.
She made me die.
Why?
Because she realized what I was doing. And she started laughing. And, her cackle.
Yeah. Was it just Key?
No, I thought it was
What about Sean?
sleeping.
Told you!
Okay, but
I understand. I had a weird moment once when I ended up doing his laundry. I was like, I'm doing Tim's laundry. It's very surreal. But I'm long since that point now. Especially after learning he has flaws like anyone else. It's funny, actually. You're just watching people play it?
I love Cade. We'll pre-order and get beta early access. What?
Yeah, that's for any game nowadays. Nooblet.
God, it's so creepy.
Hmm.
That the darkness substance.
And the dog?
No, there's a paint that absorbs 99.96% of light.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they covered
It's not that bad, Faith.
what?
You'd think it's worse than it is, but it's not that bad.
What's that? What?
Doing male laundry. Maybe not their gym clothes, that'd be a different story. Sweat is gross. But all their other stuff's fine. I do Gabe's laundry too. Don't I, Gabe?
You sure do.
Mm-hmm.
So they have this cast of somebody's face.
Yeah.
And then right next to it, there's another cast of a person's face, but
Mm-hmm.
it's painted in the black stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like somebody just
It's
photoshopped
flat.
it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like just did it in black, but it's moving camera, so you can
But there's no reflection or anything, so it just looks gone?
There's no light refracting on it.
So is it like black hole?
It looks like a black hole, yeah.
Wow.
But no, it just literally looks like somebody went in
After Effects and just masked it out and just put blank black on it.
Wow. I think it's funnier just now catching up to these videos though, Gabe. Because I have seen that video.
Yeah, no, I mean I haven't seen this video. I've seen the stuff before.
Oh, Faith's little brother's actually named Gabe.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Does he do comics?
He should. Papa Roach, why are you sending me messages?
Who?
Papa Roach.
Cool.
It just says Papa Roach posted a message. I don't care, Papa.
Wow. He reads comics. He's probably got over 1,000.
Wow.
Get it, Gabes. How old is he, Faith? It's 18. So mature. It's funny now that I'm 31, 18 looks like a baby to me. Like, it's so young. It's so weird.
Rainbow Roots.
Hmm.
Getting rainbow roots.
What's that?
Like your like getting your hair done, but like only your roots are like colored.
Oh, yeah. Gabe, I showed you that.
But it's all rainbow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can do anything with your hair now. I'm 31. Gabe is 36. Tyler is now 30. Sean, I think, is 20. Was he 26 or 28?
Who?
Sean, yeah.
26, I think.
Yeah, I think Sean's 26. Tim's 28. Key is 25, almost 26.
No. She's like 22. She's gonna be 22.
Is she?
Yeah, she's a baby.
But I thought she was as old as Sean.
No.
Oh,
Maybe.
right? Like, how old is
No,
he?
because he graduated college really recently.
Hold on. Oh, she doesn't say.
Under 25. I think she's 21.
Dude, no way. Go ask her.
She's 20 something.
Wait. We had her birthday.
She's 22.
How'd you find out?
Because I just remembered.
How?
Because she was 21 when we met her. She just got out of school. I don't know.
Yeah, she's probably 22 then.
22, 23.
I'm trying to find her birthday last year. Oh, Jesus, it's gonna take
I
forever.
don't remember what we did even.
It was combined with an art jam. Remember? uh, uh,
Faith feels behind
with what?
in art.
No.
Well, when you take this into consideration, I didn't start going to college until I was halfway through being 26. So,
Sean is still a baby in his mind.
yeah. And also, I don't think I got my first real professional work until I was like 30.
But she's comparing herself with Key.
No, I know. But what I mean
Key is a
prodigy.
yeah, well, I wouldn't say a prodigy.
She just.
I think she just came into her own style pretty naturally, pretty quickly.
She also went to a school that had a really good illustration degree.
Program.
So she learned how to paint, like with paint, really early on. She learned a lot of the fundamentals really quickly.
Yeah.
Which really helps because then now she's just able to break the rules in ways that I don't even understand.
Yeah. So don't feel behind. Everybody goes at their own pace. And honestly, the best art advice I could ever tell you is to not compare yourself to other artists.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's your art, yourself, your situation, money, anything. Only compare you to where you've come from, not other people and where they're at. Because everybody's story is different. I mean, sure, you're going to be upset that you're not where you think you should be, but, you just get more mad and make it happen.
She went to a state school actually. It was Northern Illinois University, and it just happened to have a really good art program there. It just happened to have really good teachers that are teaching it.
Yeah, our school didn't have that.
Yeah, so
Our school was an art school and didn't even have that.
which is really weird because I've actually heard that. I've heard that people who go to state schools they do have really good art.
Michelle did,
Yeah.
but it's not like she's using it.
Sure.
A lot of the people I went to college with and got degrees work at grocery stores.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have been for like 10 years. Like, I've been out of college for 10 years. This year. Like, that's crazy. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. the hardest thing that I've had to swallow is if somebody has the same idea that I have, that I should still do my idea, even if they've done it, because we haven't had the same, upbringing, we haven't had the same experiences. Mine will be different than theirs, regardless. So, I mean, I'm still working on that. I still get huffy if somebody does something I do. So, I mean, there's going to be things that are wrong to think, but you just have to train yourself over time. So, the fact that you've already seemed to train yourself to be inspired instead of, disgruntled and such, that's good. Okay, were you doing that for her?
What?
She asked you to do something. Could go ask her if you don't remember.
No, I know I know exactly where it is. Like I've been to it.
Oh.
Honestly, there's probably like a state school in Seattle that has a good art program. It's just you just gotta like I guess do research, or even like visit it and talk to people who went to the school, or just check out their alumni. I guess.
Yeah, art is not an easy thing. People always think it's easy. It's not. It's more of a battle with yourself than anything, which is really weird. It's hard for me to stay quiet too when somebody just says, "Oh, I'll become an artist." Just one day, it's like, okay. Do you know what that means? Do you know what you're getting into? It's gonna be a lot of mind torture. Like, you'll always feel like you're not good enough, and then some days you just deal with it. I don't know. Gabe, you're probably the only artist I know that doesn't really get discouraged.
I think I do internally sometimes, but it's just
But it usually rolls off you like nothing.
Well, I think it's because like what is that gonna help you with? Like if anything that makes it harder on you. And
It does, but some people can't help it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's not a mental thing where it's like, oh, silly me,
Yeah. No, and like I get that, but
Like, you can just turn off because logic doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
I think it is just logic. Over time, you like you're gonna get better at some point. But if you keep thinking that you're not gonna get better, that other people are better than you, you'll never get better. And also, like people will always be better than you. Like
There'll always be someone better. But that's at any job.
there's always gonna be a tougher kid on the playground.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't believe in the talent either, honestly. That whole thing, like, born with it, no. It's how much time you put in. Like, if somebody, like Gabe's age, that had never drawn before, picks up a pencil and says, okay, I'm going to be an artist now, but they work, like, 12 hours a day for 4 years, they're going to improve,
but also, I think there are some people who do understand it, just naturally understand things better.
I think maybe, like, if you're talking about their eyes can perceive depth better or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think the
like the way that they can speak
perceive.
their brain speaks to their hand.
Yeah, that might be better. Or like if they have a photographic memory, their visual library could be nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that.
There
But
are
that's
people-
not talent. That's just being blessed.
I also don't. I don't. Some people, I think, look at the word talent. Like the word talent, it's like a. It's a.
Did you just short out?
No, the natural aptitude or skill.
Yeah, like you don't even need to try, and you just do it.
Yeah.
Like talent isn't what you were talking about. What you were talking about was just being blessed with like, you know, great depth perception and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that ties into. That's what I mean by talent. Is that.
That's not talent
Because-
though.
Huh?
That's not talent though.
But that's like a natural
That's a
attitude
buff.
towards something. Like some people are just naturally better at certain things. So you look at athletes. Some of them are just naturally better at being athletes, but some kids just can't hack it.
Thank you, Trashley.
Thanks, Trashley. Some kids are just like stronger.
Yeah.
Some kids come out of the womb. Some people just come out of the womb smarter, more intelligent.
I guess. Yeah.
So I think that's what talent is. But then, because of like the world, how the world has evolved, like people just they see you drawing something and they're like, "Oh, you're so talented."
Yeah, that's
when
different.
really what they should be doing is like, "Oh, you must have worked really hard to get to where
Yeah,
you are."
I think that's where Fate's probably mad.
Yeah.
They're not acknowledging the time spent to get that good. They're just thinking, oh, I could never do that. I wasn't born with that. It's like, no, I worked hard to get this. Some people don't, but is that what you're more mad at, Faith? Yeah. I could see that.
But also, those people don't matter. So
Yeah, but
I mean, it's not that they don't matter. It's just that like they're. It's this is where I break down. This is why I don't care if I'm not as good as other people, because the people that I'm selling my things to
Yeah.
don't know any better. Like 90% of the people that I sell my things to don't know what's good and what's bad. Well, they don't know what's good. They do know what's bad. That's what I mean. Like
I can think of one artist where people don't know he's bad.
that's what I mean. So like 90% of people don't pick up on that. Like they don't know what's good and bad.
But that doesn't mean they're stupid.
No, that's not. Yeah, it's just they don't understand it. They
Yeah.
don't see the matrix. So that's why I bank on that. Like okay, so I'm not. I can't draw like Tim. I can't do beautiful renderings like Tim.
Yeah.
But that's okay because what I can do, like there's still a bunch of people who still like it.
Yeah, there's always someone who's gonna like your art no matter what you do. That's the encouraging thing. Someone somewhere will like it.
Everyone has an audience.
Yeah, everyone has an audience. That's good.
I mean, there's
You just
a reason,
have to find it. That's the hard thing.
Yeah, there's a reason that Carrot Top is still around.
Yes.
Somebody likes that guy.
Actually, I don't know if he's still around. Was around at some point. Somebody liked him at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, I can talk to you about that another time, Faith. Message me privately. I'd rather not talk about it publicly. Or have it recorded, rather, because it's recorded right now.
Yeah, I think there are some artists that.
But I mean, I don't want to say they're bad artists. They're just not. I mean, because no one's really a bad artist. It's just, I mean, it's hard because I mean, he's just copying things.
Yeah.
He's drawing over them. He's cheating. So I don't know if that's art. You know.
I think what sucks is that he's drawing over things, but then He's making a lot of money off of it.
That's the other bad thing.
That's
It's
the problem.
I'm more mad he's lying to people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm upset about. I don't like that he's taking advantage of people, you know? Because that hurts me just as a person who respects honesty and stuff. Because, I mean, people don't deserve that. You know? They deserve better than that. So, I don't know if that's art. You know? I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't. Oh.
Okay, let's see. Still not happy with this ear. I'm gonna have to rework it at some point. I think art that isn't true to the artist means they're a bad artist. How about that? Is that good?
What does that mean?
Like, if you're not being true to you and what you would do as an artist, and you're doing things that you think people would like, or you're doing things because they're popular, and, you know, there's none of you in the art, then I don't think you're a good artist. Probably. You know? I mean, that doesn't feel like real art to me.
Mm-hmm.
Real art has a piece of you. Okay, so that's gonna be gold. You know where I learned to shade gems, Gabe? Did I ever tell you this?
Fast.
No.
No.
Sailor Moon.
Oh, and your dresses too, huh?
Huh?
And your dresses too, huh?
The ribbons.
The ribbons. Oh.
Well, ribbons actually were more like a clamp thing.
Hmm.
Clamp did a lot of ribbons. I am an Ashley that illustrates pets and garb, yes. It's a funny way to say it, but yes.
Makes me think there's a
Is there a bunch of us?
or there's a Julie that does pets and garb.
Well, Trashly here might be one too. We don't know yet. Faith, Key. Sometimes Key stays up till 5 or 6.
She has to show us something.
Uh-oh. You got me scared. I do specifically pets and armor. That's my shtick. I am so hoping this is me.
I don't know, but Trashley is very nice because she is hosting.
I know. I
Video.
noticed that. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
It's very nice of you. I know it was cute. Yeah. Definitely Key. She's a night goblin, I'll call her. She's not so much of an owl as she's a goblin. Oh, now I'm scared. Trash has got me frightened. What gave it away, Faith? What made you know it was Key? Her dark persona? Typically, yeah, he does. Sean or Tim. Tim retires early, but I don't think he actually goes to sleep. Because he has to get up in the morning for Cookie. He's the only one of us that has to get up. Which is kind of funny.
I think sometimes Tim just sits upstairs and draws.
Yeah, I think he draws in bed a lot. before bed. Yes, she does. It's funny you know. Does that mean you hear Tim on his stream say good morning to her when she comes in? I'm guessing. And I'm sick. That's what she said. And I'm sick. That's fair.
I feel like this, like Trashly is like scouring the internet right now. Like, oh my god, where is it?
Yeah.
I just saw it.
Hopefully it's something good. I'm a little scared.
It'd be funny if it was Ashley McLaughlin.
Oh. Yeah, but I wasn't. Me, Ashley McLaughlin, or
Yeah.
the other one?
Well, that or
Well, I wasn't Ashley McLaughlin when I started doing these, so.
that or maybe she saw you already.
Yeah, I'm hoping she just points me to myself. I'm like, yep, I'm that one.
Yep, that's me.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You're trying to find the thing you found, or another Ashley that does these? Oh shoot, I just closed this and... Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it! Biscuits. What?
Dag nabbers.
Dag nabbit. Gosh darn it.
Another.
Wisconsin is finally getting to me. Yeah, geez, Faith. You follow us like we're a sitcom. I mean, I think deep down we kind of want that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we each have our own personality and blah blah blah. Funhouse. You know? I don't know. That's what it seems like. Ah, I do all mine in armor. I've known a lot of people that do historical stuff. This one in particular, she wanted to do Elizabethan, so I catered to that, but mine are all...
So it's more fantasy.
Yeah, mine are all like medieval armor, basically. Here, you can find a good amount of them here. But yeah, I'm trying to get known for doing the pets in armor, specifically. That's cool, you do them though too, man. It's good money.
Oh wow, that's great.
Oh, yes. Those are great.
Looks like a legit painting.
Yeah. That looks pretty big.
Yeah.
How big is that? That's very nicely done. But that looks like it's like 18 by 24 or something. Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's big. Big, big, big. Let's see. Let's do it right. Thank you. Dang, yeah. Is that acrylic too? Yeah. Dang. Well done. Do you do those on your stream? Oh my god, Gabe, I'm gonna kill this freaking sharpener.
Mine?
No, it's that it's getting too small.
Oh.
I'm gonna order that one I wanted.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna order that one I wanted. Get out of here, add-on item. I don't want you. I think I can justify getting a 2-pack. What?
Is there anything else we need?
No, stop doing that. We're gonna spend too much money. I'm just gonna buy one pencil sharpener and that's it. Get off of Amazon. We're not doing this.
I'm not on Amazon. You're on Amazon.
I am on Amazon.
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
Okay.
I live here.
Ugh.
I was here first.
Technically, I was.
No, you did not live here.
No, but technically, I was.
And Tyler's the 6th roommate, so.
So I'm in 5th place.
Why is this? Why does this one say pencil and crayon sharpener?
Because
Where
it
the-
also has a preference.
Well, the other ones, though, say pencil and pastel sharpener. So now I'm
Same-
confused.
Same thing.
Is it?
I mean, it's pastel. Probably the same thing.
I don't know, man. I'm. Well, now I'm scared. Well, this one's only $6. Okay, do I pay $6 for one or do $10 and get two?
Yeah, 2. Because maybe I'd like.
Would you? The tables have turned. Well, if it's for crayons, that sucks. If we pay $6, we could get it today by 9 p.m. Do you want to do it?
No.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
No.
Why?
Because you're going to have to spend $16 on one.
It's 2.
Or on 2. Do that.
Alright, well, I'm paying $4 to get it Saturday then.
Oh, God. Really?
Well,
Why? There's
Okay,
gotta be
fine.
a different one.
fine.
Like, that seems a bit ludicrous that it's.
Sundays for free. Fine. You're so mean.
You'll be fine.
It's $10. Thank you, Professor Jones. Yes, thank you for stumbling on my stream as well. Keep in touch and, you know, let's talk and stuff, because you're really good. Good night. Good night. Gabe, say good night to Trashley.
Good night.
Say good night. Beep-bop, beep-bop-boop. Oh my god, my eyes are like blurring. Okie dokie. Soon. It is 3 a.m. But this is our typical bedtime. It's just I really wanted to get this done, but I think I bit off more than I could chew on this one. I really wanted to do a good job since it is a memoriam piece. So I don't want to rush it. She was very sweet when she came up to me, so I want to pay it forward. Oh my god, my hair is everywhere. That's crazy. Thank you. For this, any other piece, I think I would have probably been done by now. The guinea pig I did yesterday, I got done pretty quick. Mainly because I've been waiting over a year to get a guinea pig piece. Like, seriously. It was my first rodent I've gotten. I haven't gotten any rodents. That was the first one, and rodents are my jam, so I was really surprised, actually. I hadn't gotten one yet. I think my sob story got to her, though, because she's like, oh, I have a guinea pig. I'm like, oh my god, you need to give me your guinea pig so I can draw it, because I haven't gotten one yet. I really want one to draw. And yeah. That's that story. Gabe and I will probably do a dual stream tomorrow if you want to show up for that. How come you're not able to go? Yes, her scepter is a bone. I try to work bones in for dog pictures and fish in for cat ones. And if they don't have a specific toy, I usually work in their toys, but if they don't have a specific toy, I'll kind of work in just a generic bone or cat thing. But yeah, you said you wouldn't be able to join any streams tomorrow, Faith. What you doing? You got things to tend to? Sniffle. Sniff. Gabe, did you already do your teeth?
No.
Want to maybe do that?
Give me a second. I didn't know you were going to bed now.
Soon. You're not tired?
Oh my god.
I mean, otherwise, how late do you want to stay up? It's 3 a.m., bruh. Maya papaya. Bummer. That's okay. It'll be on the recorded video, so you'll be able to get it later if you want. It's good. Friends are good, though. Hang out with friends. Maybe this was seriously what I needed all along.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something to make me feel like I had a job again.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Twitch is helping with that.
Makes sense.
Like an obligation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are an obligation.
Yeah.
But more the dependability thing, I think. Where some people seem to depend on the stream, you know?
Yeah.
This is a jelly roll. Just a white jelly roll. 99 cents, Michael's. Remember, it's not the tools that make the artist, it's the artist that make the tools. So you could be an artist that just uses ketchup and mustard and make Mona Lisa or something. It's not what you use, it's how you use it. That whole thing. I also have a bunch of other jelly rolls I use too. Gabe is laughing at something unrelated to me. These I'll end up using if the picture has like magic. Like I've done a few mage animals, and those mage animals get usually spells they're doing, so I need colored jelly rolls. The problem is marker doesn't go over jelly roll, and neither does colored pencil, so they kind of have to be a last step. Typically the pencil will, the pastel pencil, but yeah. So if I screw up, like let's say this is a bit strong, so this pencil should work. This pastel pencil, yeah. So that can cover it up. But the colored pencil can't, and neither can marker. Which is so weird. It's just funky. It's just one of these things I found out. I don't know anybody who does this the way I do this, so it's not like I could learn that from them. I learned by screwing up a lot and panicking, and then putting, marker over something or pencil and finding out on my own. How is what spelled? The jelly roll?
G-A-L-I?
No, it's Gelly. But I don't know if she's referring to that or not. Oh, jelly. Jelly roll. This is right. Okay. So in this case, I don't want to do the colored pencil and then the jelly roll, because these two just do not play well together. Whether it's jelly roll on colored pencil or pencil and jelly roll, though jelly roll first at least will be a for sure way to do it. So, I'm gonna do well, Tomorrow I think will be the gold pass, so. I think both Copic and Prisma are alcohol based. A water based I know of that I've got a bunch of are Tombos. So these are Tombos. Let me see if I can actually get you an example. So these are water based. And why we got water based ones is we used to use moleskins a lot. We don't use them anymore because now they kind of suck. But the problem with moleskins is if you use an alcohol base, it's gonna bleed through to the other side. If you use water based though, it won't. So water based, and they're a lot like watercolor where you can actually like blur them too. So it's kind of just like a inky pigment, but so water based is, it almost feels like watercolor in a marker. So then like once it dries, you can keep layering it on and it'll get darker. Like this is what I was talking about earlier, where it'll just keep getting darker. Where with alcohol markers, it doesn't exactly work like that. So if I had like a, let's do the goldenrod. So this is water. This is alcohol. Oh, this is like the same color too. Weird. Okay. So I think part of the reason people do use alcohol ones is because if they go back in with it, they know it's going to be the same color. So like if I kept going with this Tombow, it would keep getting darker and darker and darker. Right? Or with the alcohol one, once it dries, if I go back in, it's gonna not change. Like it's gonna stay the color it promises to be. Yeah, I've never seen that. Maybe Copic is different. I don't know, but see how I'm doing this and it's not doing that? I mean, this even gets to the point of pilling like watercolor. Like if I keep going, it's gonna keep getting darker. But with the alcohol, if I just keep going on it, it's gonna stay that color and just get heavy. You know, it's just heavy version of that pigment, where a light, if you wanted a light version of that, you flick it and then it gets that light version. So maybe they're getting darker was just them filling in something like that as opposed to this, because this is literally getting darker, you know? Anyway. I find that the water-based are harder to predict because of that. And that's what's nice about the alcohol-based, because they're predictable. Like, you know what you're getting every time when you layer it, stuff like that. Yeah, you can totally see how that works. Okay, I have to quit milking this white. Figure it out later. What is this terrible music? So right now, I think I'm gonna go with this. Maybe magenta. You showed Faith the difference.
Oh.
That's the difference.
Yep.
I kept going over that again and again and again and again. Same color.
Mhm.
Water, darker.
Mhm.
Told you.
On your
Told you.
paper.
Huh?
On your paper.
Try it on yours. I bet the same thing will happen.
I wonder too if I water down, or if like you have a Copic that is watered down. Not watered down, but like watered down with alcohol.
Hmm.
If the pigment then builds up.
Maybe that's what she saw. Maybe she saw the Copic gradient thing with the alcohol. Is there ways to hack your markers? So like you could get that, but it's not technically the real, like what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. Sorry, these noises are probably horrifying on the internet. I'd probably be gouging my ears out. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one day I just picked up markers and said I'm gonna get good with you, so why not? Challenge yourself. What's the worst that can happen? So you're out $6. What is that, a coffee? Big deal. It's worth it. It's worth the experience.
Actually, just go to Hobby Lobby one day. Get a marker,
No.
40% off.
No, not Hobby Lobby.
No, I'm saying like
They don't even have the brush tip.
Oh,
Gabe,
yeah,
no.
Michaels?
No, I wouldn't. Okay. When it comes to markers, I only buy them at Dick Blick. Michaels, I'm afraid little children have been drawing with them everywhere. Because Michaels is primarily a, craft store. So, or an actual, like, get them at an actual art store, too. So, like, Dick Blick or a legit art store. Because then you can test them. They've got a ton of colors where also Michaels doesn't have many colors. Hobby Lobby doesn't, I don't even think they have single markers really. If they do, it's just a couple. So I would find your nearest Dick Blick and do that, or order them online. But then again, I would probably never order them online just because I need to test them, because a lot of markers I've gotten in the beginning when I was dumb and just picking them and leaving, I'd get home and I'd realize I bought a dry marker. So you want to make sure you test them when you're at the art store, because then you know you're getting a good marker. Gabe, what were you gonna say?
Sometimes too, they're like at some stores they're locked behind the case. So
Yeah,
I usually trust that, but always testing them is like the best case. Like it's the smartest thing to do is to test them, make sure that they actually work.
I don't know if I'd try Copics right away because they are more expensive than Prismas. Part of the reason I get Prismas.
Don't get started on an expensive.
Yeah, I
heavy
wouldn't
order.
get started on an expensive thing because honestly, you're not gaining much by doing Copic right away. So I would try Prisma. It's cheaper, and I like them better. But you find your own way, you know. And I got open this one. I mean, they have Dick Flicks out in Seattle, don't they?
They might be Utrecht.
Oh yeah, Utrecht, also good. What is this? No, okay, see, that though, like, keep going on that. Because what I was telling her was,
Well, no, but hold on. Let me explain this. This
What?
was one stroke.
yeah, so that's the difference. So this
Mhm.
is just a flick. But when you
Okay.
fill it in,
Yeah.
and then you go over it again, and again, and
But
again,
what I'm
that's
saying
this.
is, this wasn't a flick. This was just one stroke. This was just one stroke. There was no flicking. I stopped. It was one stroke, and then one stroke, and then one stroke. But then on this, it's even more evident. But I think it's because it doesn't pick up all the pigment right away. So this is what I used to do back in the day, like when I was a kid. So maybe they've like changed it.
Is this how you spell it? Come here.
Utrecht.
It's missing a letter.
CHT.
Yes.
But when I was a kid, I used to do that just to get a slight shadow, like under the eye, you know,
Yeah.
or under the chin or whatever, like anime style. Because I didn't have like the next darker one, so I would just use that because I only had.
But I'm assuming that's not going to go as far as using a water base.
Yeah.
Because
No,
water
yeah,
base,
no.
they'll just keep darkening.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not worth doing it either. Like, it's just, that's what I used to do.
Yeah, we have a friend who has like all the marker colors.
Yeah.
Like,
She's that kid.
and you don't need that. Like, you don't need all the marker colors. You don't need 4 shades of this purple, you know? I mean, maybe 2, you know? Like, maybe more of a red one or more of a green one, but if you're okay with mixed media, you can get that with just one marker color. Really. Like, it's not a big deal. And you save a lot of money by just buying some colored pencils. You know, instead of more markers. And plus, seeing her lug everything everywhere is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, it's like a suitcase full of
Yeah,
markers.
it's a bit ridiculous.
Like I've seen people at conventions that do that. Like, are you crazy?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason I don't do commissions at conventions. Also, I'm very busy talking to people, and I don't want, these people pay for their commission, so I want to give them the time they paid for from me. So I don't feel like that's fair if I'm working at a convention during a con. Let's see. It's almost 4. Maybe we should go to bed.
Mm-hmm. I'd go to
Did you?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta finish this dress though. At least this bottom part. It's driving me crazy. I have used Faber-Castell. Not in this particular way. But Prismas, for the most part, are nice and soft. Like Coal Erase, though, are really weird sometimes. Like the white Coal Erase is really hard. And for some reason, the terracotta is really hard too. But they erase, which is really nice if you're trying to get like a gradient with them. And you kind of screw it up, you can kind of fade it. But Prismacolor pencils, for the most part, they do have softer and harder tips, which the softer tips are pretty nice. But yeah, I don't know, I probably wouldn't do those either just because, I don't know, I haven't seen that they're too serious about that. Like, I don't know, I don't think colored pencils when I think Faber-Castell. Gabe, what about you?
No.
No, they seem more ink to me and graphite and stuff. Where Prisma and Copic say color to me. But I mean, hey, if you want to try them, go for it. Maybe you'll figure out something I don't know.
I think sometimes they're more expensive too.
Yeah, they might be more expensive. I know a lot of their stuff's expensive. Like, I never use those pencils that are like blue with the black tip and they're like specific hardnesses and all this stuff. The only pencils I usually use are like, let me see if I've got them around. I've got like a 0.2, a 7, no, 0.2, a 5, and a 9, I think. I've got a really, yeah, this is a 9. This is a 9, and I have a lot of fun with this, because I used to go super detailed. Oh, it's a 7. So I've got a 7, a 9, and a 2. This is as far as I go, but honestly, I've started to just use this, the 9, because it makes me less, what's the word? See, I'm getting tired. It makes me less crazy about what I'm doing, because this end is so big in comparison to these other ones, you know, that when you use a detailed pencil, you know, you're making yourself a little bit crazy. So I worry more about the shape of the character in the design. So I try to get that through using a bigger ended pencil. But yeah. It's the water. It's emptying. Does that every night.
Yeah, that was Bernie.
No, Bernie's not that much of a go-getter. Yeah, see, like, the fact you know the 4B and the 6B, I don't understand that. Like, that is not my language. I have no idea what that means. I know one's hardness. I don't know, like I said, I don't know. I don't know when you use one as opposed to the other. No idea. No clue. Oh man, I've got to smooth this out somehow. Faith said it's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mouse that lives in the stove upstairs. I named him Bernie, hence he lives in the burners. I also started calling him the Von Mouse in Von House. So Gabe was thinking that was Bernie. It's not Bernie. Bernie's upstairs. He's eating our leftovers that fall into the stove. See, and Tim just uses mechanical pencils, so it's fine. I mean, he gets what he gets out of it.
He
Like,
uses He uses a big pencil from Walmart.
Yeah, he uses like pencils from Walmart. I mean, this is like what I'm talking about, where it, you know, you can use whatever you want as long as you know what you're doing. It doesn't matter. I mean, he knows the effect he wants to get, and he knows what'll give him that effect. So, you know, that's commendable. We haven't seen Bernie lately, though. I thought I heard him like a week ago when he, like, we'll come upstairs, and since the stove is right next to the downstairs door, we hear him kind of dart back under the burner. And I haven't heard him for a while. He usually comes out at like 2 or 3 a.m. to look for goodies. But I don't know where he's been at. I love him. Maybe it's warmer out, so he went house hunting. Mouse house hunter. Now I'm noodling, Gabe. I have to fix this tomorrow. This is not what I wanted. It's not defined enough. I need to figure out pleats or something. Well, your teacher was wrong. You do what you want, and if you get famous for it, then you can spit in their face or something.
But at the same time, it is your teacher, and if the assignment calls for you to use a 6B lead, you use the 6B lead.
Well, yeah, if it's an assignment, but if they're saying, do whatever you want, and then they chastise you for it, you say, whatever. This is art class. This is why I'm here. Okay. I think we're gonna go to bed. It's 4 a.m. about here.
Mm-hmm.
We're usually 3 a.m. people. So, Faith, thanks for hanging out with us. Hope tomorrow you have fun with your friends. There'll probably be a video waiting for you if you want to watch it. I'm gonna have to fix this kind of mess I've got going on down here. Yeah. So have a good night and everything. Thanks everybody else who joined. Please stick around in the future. You're welcome, Faith. Hit us up with any questions. Any of you. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye.